shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooting.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by MP. George, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And a wide-open look for James. And he's good on the three ball.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Now, here's Markkanen. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, you saw how dialed up they were from distance. The defense just couldn't get out to everyone.
And that explains their three-point percentage. They had more than a few players giving the defense absolute fits from range.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. MP, good.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. You've got Doncic. James is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Smart. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5. It's Brown on the wing. There's the triple and another assist.
Oh, tremendous feed. There are only 3 players ahead of him in career assists.
It's remarkable, isn't it? One of the greatest passers this game has ever seen. The Jazz with another miss.
And I like the ball move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go. And letting it fly with no hesitation.
Jazz trail by 9. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns played some superb basketball. He ended up with 41 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
George looking around. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Pass to Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
MP with a screen on George. Doncic, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier, down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Brown outside. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Collier. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Of course MP's in the front. He hasn't looked like a rookie, and he hasn't acted like one.
Yeah, he seems to gain confidence with every outing, and clearly the coaches trust him. And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring.
And that's all for us.
Be the president of the United States. I ain't gonna have
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in a shooting guard. Bailey misses. Lakers leading by 3. The 3 for Doncic. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. The Jazz shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Markkanen. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Pass to Bailey. And with the trend break toward a faster pick, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And here's Brown from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Markkanen. Good D by LeBron.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Now here's Markkanen. Kessler a screen on James to the middle. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Here's MP. And it's Utah with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Personal foul. First team foul. To the paint. Let's go. And again, it's Utah.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Our late first-round pick, Doris, back in 2022. Walker Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards. But there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called for Lauri. Back to you guys.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Doncic against George. It's hauled in by Doncic.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Count the basket. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Markkanen passes to Kessler to end the run, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Markkanen's got 11.
Get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Kessler passes to Markkanen. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the inside. Here's Kessler. No good there.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Brown out there with James. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Bailey. Fires the 3. No good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And the 3 ball is good. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Going to work down low.
And at about 6'9", Bailey is good at using that size inside. Looking like a polished vet on that tape.
One-on-one here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Down he goes for 3.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Now Doncic. Brown fires. Off target from outside. And so George will bring it up with a jam.
Yeah, Martin, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air and he'll finish.
Here's Doncic. Here's Brown for 3, and down goes the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now Kessler. George! Good! Another from 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for 3-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And stolen by Ayton. James. Oh, what a finish.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Bailey. 6 on the shot clock. Kessler setting the pick for Bailey.
Kessler assisted Bailey.
Puts up the 3. Clean from outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won the...
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star.
It's not rocket science, JP. If the ball...
Kevin, back to you.
Jennifer, thank you.
The Super Discord streaming on 16 automatic. I saw it to the market. I'm getting some back. So I'm pulling this off. Man, I'm getting my teammate to pull up. And here he comes. Here's my here's there. What? Alright. Oh yeah, he's game on. He started off the game with ball first. And y'all know me. Come on, me. It's way cool. I didn't score early. See me. I don't waste no time switching. We here. We here. Yeah. It's that ball. Yeah, I'm fit too. Ain't nothing you can do. Bro. Yeah. Come on, we take it.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments. Welcome, everybody, to the NBA Play-In Tournament. Tonight, it's the West 9th and 10th seeds. They battle it out for a chance to advance in this tournament or be sent home. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with MP. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Taking a look at Denver, the 9th best record through the regular season. But Grant, this play-in tournament has given them hope.
Hope indeed. And in the past, they'd be packing for a vacation. Now, if they can win 2 straight, they punch their ticket to the playoffs. But they can't look past this one. It's a must-win on their home court.
So it's Denver now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Back to Hardaway. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Denver making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Murray from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, and this is an area over his career where Jamal Murray has really improved that three-point shooting.
Stan, when you compare Tim Hardaway Jr.'s game to his dad's, they are quite a bit different.
Well, his dad was more of a floor general and a penetrating guard, while Jr. is more of a volume shooter, especially from outside. Remember, B.A., they played in different eras, so it's not all that surprising.
Pure from three-point range.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Murray. 35 points his last game. Pass to Hardaway. Now Watson. Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Back to Watson. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 7. Drills it from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Denver has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Watson. Johnson against MP.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Outside Johnson. Back to Hardaway. From outside the arc. And again, it's Denver missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And the basket by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Up top, Watson. Outside, Johnson. Unloads from 13. Rebound, the Lakers.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Holmes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Najee comes in for Watson. Brown's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Ayton. And Smart subbed in. On the court for the Lakers, Luka Doncic is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's MP in at the 3. It's Jokic, high post. 6 to shoot. Oh, Joker. Too big inside.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He ended up with 37 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Brown, he's checked in for Murray. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ayton's checked in. Nails it from beyond the arc.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Hardaway. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Outside Watson. James against Jokic. Over James. And again, it's Denver missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Uses the glass on the layup. James has gotten his first points in this one.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. MP really making a difference here.
Well, let's think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Brown's checked in for Brown. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Outside Hardaway to stop the run. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And slam dunk by James.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Doncic against Brown. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Jokic passes to Valanciunas. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw dropped to Valanciunas. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's MP. Buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
MP getting it done for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More 2K action in just a moment.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
The interesting one, we got Ben Simmons. Mr. Simmons.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. And that's it for halftime.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Jonas Valanciunas out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Hardaway in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Doncic. No points yet. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down. That just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is when he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
From deep, MP. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Again, Denver scores.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
And here's Brown for three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Now Murray. He's got 14. And stolen by Brown. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Murray. It's Watson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Brown for three. Hits the trifecta. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Valanciunas passes to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Well, he was in attack mode, but it's hard to score with a man in your shirt.
Sends it home from three-point land.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside Watson. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Hardaway to halt the run. Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got 5 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray passes to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Jokic with a screen on Reeves. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Brown, a screen on Murray. And here's Doncic outside. Jokic grabs the board. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Murray passes to Hardaway. Outside Watson. Jokic in the post. He's against Ayton. Jokic shot is good. Jokic has got 6 here in the quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And here's Brown for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Denver. Called by Denver.
Grant, he's built for the big moments.
Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Here's Watson. They kick it out to Murray. And again, it's Denver missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
On the court for the Lakers. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. Then it's MP. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Hits a three-pointer. MP's got 57 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Watson. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. 1:36 left in the final quarter. MP, that one's good.
Oh, serious range from MP. I wasn't sure he had that in his bag. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Man, this is why we love the play-in tournament. This 10th-seeded team has a chance to win a spot in the NBA playoffs.
Yes, indeed. I mean, give everything they've got to get through the next game. I mean, their season is on the line.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Jokic, it's good on the putback.
Impeccable timing from Jokic, getting the positioning he wants and slamming the miss back in.
Smart outside, and here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Hardaway, no good. The three. Kept alive. Kick out to Brown. Lets the three fly. He drops it from range.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first one.
MP, you broke the 60 points. Back to you, Brian.
That's another thrilling...
Hey, so this Sunday, hoops and hamburgers, my place.
We cooking?
On and off the court.
Okay, I'll be there.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot
For this team?
Fellas, Don't do nothing.